Yes, guys, what is up? Hope everybody is keeping well, and welcome back to another deadline stream. Blank Game Week 29. Yeah, and happy St. Patrick's Day as well. I can see Ryan O'Mara in the chat there then as well, saying top of the morning to you. We've got another Irish member there as well, Rob Maloney. Hope you're keeping well, lads. Anyhow, right. Let's start off the stream. Give the stream a like if you can at all, and yeah, let's get it pushed out to a few more people around the world. We've a few joined already. So let's get straight into it, I suppose. You can see my team there on screen there beside us. The free hit is not active. I could get a -4 in for Haaland. So that's what I've done. He's in. He's got the captaincy. And yeah, I'm happy enough to save the free hit for later on in the season. We'll chat about my trip strategy as well. And yeah, I think it wasn't the right time to use the free hit, especially with me being able to field 9-10-ish strong players anyway. Obviously you can see there I've got Dibbling and Agbadu in the defense also, but let's see how they get on. Dibbling, it's a good fixture for him against Wolves. Surely he starts that game also. Yeah, let's see how we do get on. Let us know where you're watching from in the world also, and as I said, drop the stream a like if you haven't done so. We've got Michael O'Connor in the chat there. Michael, hope we're keeping well. Went Isaac and Palmer out for Haaland and Morgan Gibbs White -4. Nothing wrong with that. I probably would have kept Palmer, but sure, look, it's nothing wrong with getting rid of him to fund getting Haaland into the team then as well. I think it's a big differential this week going for Haaland in. 36% owned in the game also. That's going to be a lot of dead managers as well. So I'm going to be surprised to see how many active managers actually have Haaland in their team also. But I'm happy to have him in there. He's a good shout for the captaincy as well this week. Obviously, if you don't have Haaland, you're probably looking towards Chris Wood for the armband this week. But yeah, let's see how we do get on. Main reason I brought him in also is for the Leicester game next week also in game week 30 after the international break, obviously in those midweek games, the 2nd of April, the start of the month. But yeah, fingers crossed he can get a nice haul today. And yeah, we need a green arrow. Three red arrows in the last 3 weeks isn't ideal at all. So let's see how we do get on this week. Anyway, keep the questions coming in if you can at all. Let's start off with Dawn there. Which one? Mary in for Palmer. Then the Fender move to Doherty, Agabadu. Am I saying that right? Let me know. Agbadu, I think that's his name. And Cresswell, or number 2, Minta Sarabia, Munesi in for Palmer. And then the Fender move for Cresswell. If you can keep Palmer, keep Palmer. I wouldn't be getting rid of him this week, especially not for Palmer to Murray. Not for that. Keep Palmer in the team there, Don. I'll go for that. And then 3, Bellegarde in for Palmer. And the Fender move out. All move involve Kuna to Haaland. Right, if you're getting Haaland in for -4 for Palmer, maybe it's okay. I could get Isaac and Trent out. That's why I went the Palmer move, or that's why I kept Palmer and went for the Haaland move. But if you're going to captain Haaland, fair enough, do the Palmer move. But I'd probably advise keeping Palmer. But if you're looking towards a nice captaincy pick anyway at Haaland, if you're not that comfortable with Wood can easily do well though against Ipswich. Surely Haaland gets back amongst the returns anyway. It would be so funny if Haaland got injured versus Brighton, Roberto. No, it would not. Let's see how he does get on. But if he does, yeah, I'm going to be pushing to a wild card anyway. If he does get injured, I don't think he will, but let's see how he does get on. Yeah, he's pretty much injury prone anyway. But hopefully we haven't jinxed it there anyway. Taylor and Air transfer out. Which one, Greaves or Van den Berg? Have you then played the other one? Transfer out Greaves anyway. Van den Berg should be playing this week. I have him on my bench anyway. Maybe I move him in front of Davies. Maybe. If Agbadu doesn't play, I think he will play though. He was back in the starting 11 last week. Yeah, I think he should be fine. But then if Dibbling starts, I'll be wanting Dibbling to score. It's going to be a weird week this week in fantasy, but look, we'll see how we go. What are we saying here? Is Dango outward at -4? Currently on 10 players with Dango and no Haaland. Wood captain. Going to wait for Haaland until Leicester. How much have you in the bank, Roberto, there for Dango? I'd be tempted to take him out. Realistically, it's a -3. Dango might come on for a cameo, so that's why it's technically not a -2, it's a -3. But let us know how much you have in the bank, Roberto. But I would probably be tempted to move him on. But much of a muchness, really. Maybe just keep him as well. Depends who you can get to. Say, for example, if you can get to Bruno in for a -4, obviously go for Bruno. But yeah, let us know your budget there, and we'll take a look back at that then as well. Green hours uncoming, Robert. Please God, let's see. Connor Whelan, who are the must-haves for a free hit this week? Must-haves on a free hit, right? Let's go down here. Look at the fixtures I'll be targeting. Obviously, that United Leicester game, definitely be targeting that. City against Brighton, maybe two of City lads in Haaland and Vardy. Triple up on the Nottingham Forest is a must, I think, if you're on the free hit this week. So be going Aina, Gibbs White, Wood out of that game anyway. Man City, Vardy and Haaland. Mbeumo obviously for Brentford, Clivert of Bournemouth, maybe even Vissa, but as long as you've Haaland anyway, one of your strikers, and then Bruno. So Bruno out of that game, that's 1. Mbeumo is 2, Clivert is 3, Haaland and Vardy is 5, and then 3 Nottingham Forest lads is 8. So that's the foundations of your free hit team there. There you go. Yeah, I'll be dribbling up on the Nottingham Forest game anyway. Maybe Pickford in goals, maybe Bowen if you want as well. Yeah, because you'd be going in, so you have to probably pick Pickford. You take a punt on one of the Wolves lads maybe against Southampton, or do you go for a Southampton punt? But yeah, that's your 8 foundations, and then let's see. You're doing well with a spectator. What does that mean, Ryan? Century options on X. Yeah, let's go. Bowen, Trossard or Gibbs White for transferring, replacing Salah to get Haaland. What are we saying there? Bowen, Trossard or Gibbs White for transfer in, replacing Salah to get Haaland. I'll go Gibbs White this week for the Ipswich game. Yeah, that's what I'll be going for. Right then, let's go on to X then to Rob. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all. How are we looking on the like goal at the moment and the sub count? If you are new, we've got what are we 47 in the chat at the moment. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you could head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. Obviously it was annoying during the week we couldn't get the video out. New camera at all, it's been a nice bit on a new camera, and it's literally for some reason now it's lagging for about a second and a half. So I need to sort that over the international break. So the fun never stops anyway. We're on 10 likes at the moment with 47 in the chat. If we can get up to 15 or 20 in the next couple of minutes, that'd be very much appreciated. Right, we're going over to X. If anyone wants their team rated on X, do send it underneath my latest tweet. We've got Rob here first. What's he saying? Right, Bruno and Evan Nielsen in for free, number 1. Okay, nothing wrong with that. -4, get Haaland, FPL era and Bruno in for a week. And then wildcard to get Salah back in is number 2. What are we saying here, Rob? So Bruno, Haaland, Vardy all in for -4. That looks good then. You've Haaland, Wood, Viss up top. Fernandez is 4. Clivert 5. Neto 6. Palmer 7. Probably be benching Dango as well. I like the -4. And then you've a solid captaincy pick then as well. As I said, nothing wrong with captain and Wood. But and then -8 or 3, -8 to keep Salah. Depends how much money you're losing on Salah, Rob. If you're losing 0.4, 5, 6 million, maybe leave off the Salah move and then just do the first one here. Bruno and Evan Nielsen in for free. There's nothing wrong with that. You're probably obviously going to have to captain. Well, no, sorry, you captain Bruno then if you brought in Bruno. Let me know how much you're losing on Salah. If you're losing a good bit, I'd probably just lean towards the first one. With Isak and Trent, I didn't lose that much from what I remember anyway. But I can sort it out in the wildcard anyway when I come back. But Rob, number 1 if you're not losing too much. And then number two, sorry for not losing too much, but then number 1 if you are losing a good bit of money in that. Happy Paddy's weekend, James, as well. Hope you're keeping well, man. Long weekend ahead in Ireland anyway. So I hope you do enjoy the celebrations then as well. 60 in the chat then as well. Do head on down there, click subscribe on the channel. We're very close to hitting 7,450. I think we're about 2 or 3 off. Let me check on this then as well. If you haven't subscribed, really would appreciate it if you could go down, hit subscribe on the channel. Apologies, yeah, we're 3 off hitting 7,450. We can definitely hit that before the end of the stream. Yeah. Right then, who the captain? Andy, Bruno or Wood? Out of those, maybe I'd be tempted to go Bruno. Or did he lose all his? Or did he take all his points at the European game during the week? Maybe, but I do think United get a few against Leicester. If I had Bruno, I'd be going with Bruno. Did I sell Salah? No, Salah is on my bench there. I have Salah still in the team. I'm still not sure if I'm going to cap or if I'm going to wildcard in 30 or 31. It's the midweek fixtures aren't hectic, or I don't like wildcard during midweek games because there's always going to be rotation, etc. But let's get a captaincy poll going here now. It'll be interesting to see if many are actually bringing in Haaland and who are on Haaland. Right, so game week 29 captaincy poll. Let's get some interaction going with you. Right, Haaland, Bruno, Wood. One more captaincy. Who do we go? Wood or... We'll just leave on the tree maybe. Anyone else on another captain? Just comment it there. Anyway. Andy Pete. So yeah, go Bruno. I know you're doing very well this season, but I'd probably go Bruno. Roberto, I've got 5.1 in the bank. But the issue is if I need to bench Dango in 30, so if I replace him, I'll have to bench Timber instead, and Haaland would then cost -8. Leave it off. So Ryan O'Mara -8 to get Haaland in. Depends who you're taking out. Probably not though. I'd leave off the -8. -4 is enough for me anyway. But that means I need him to score 2 goals today. Get at least 2 returns to try and get that back anyway. But as I said, then I have him for Leicester as well. So I'm happy enough to have him for the -4. Chris Charis Era. So Castagna, 8, Nori, Mikalenko, Trent, Mbeumo, Dango, Palmer, Wood, Bone, Wissa. What would you do with this team? I think I want to mainly bring in Bruno, and I don't mind taking hits. Castagna, 8, Nori, Mikalenko, Trent, Mbeumo. It's going to have to be Trent and Dango maybe to Bruno and a cheap defender there, Charis Era. Let us know if you can do that. Surely you can do it with your money if you have enough money. Yeah, Trent and Dango out. Bruno and whatever's left in for defender this week. Marcus Flynn, Salah is on the bench. No, I kept him. Isak and Trent were gone this week. James, I sold Alisson, Trent, Isak, Palmer and Dango for -12. -12, Jesus man. Jose Sa, Mikalenkovic, Bruno, Elanga and Haaland. Not too bad. I wouldn't have went with the -12, but sure, look, it's done now. Hopefully Haaland can get us some nice returns this week anyway. Sorry, I'm not talking about Haaland in 29, Niall. I'm talking about the -8 I'd have to take from in 30 if I sold Dango this week. Fair enough. No need. He could be wildcarding next week though, Roberto. No, are you wildcarding in 30 or 31? You could go that way either to get Haaland in then if you wanted. I've also put my team in our tweet. Right, we'll get to that then as well. Good man. Louis, you're not getting rid of Palmer? No, I'm keeping him this week. No need to get rid of him, especially in the blank game week. No need. Shouldn't be transferring out players that are playing in a week like this. Definitely not. Bav here. I'm short 0.2 to do that move to bring in Haaland. Any suggestions? What move, Bav? Isak and Trent, is it? Let me know what move you're trying to do. I'm eyeing up Trent to Vardiol, Dango to Bruno. I have the money. Cherry Sarah. I'd go for that. So yeah, if you can do that, go that. Yeah. For -8 though. Technically it's -4. We'll say. But if you're getting 9, 10, 11 players with that, I'd just go for it, yeah. Wildcard in 31, 100%. Fair, right, let's get your team up here, Roberto, and see it. Right, Haaland, 71% on the captaincy. I'm surprised by that. I thought it'd be a lot less on Haaland. Zero free transfers, 5.1 in the bank. Dango to Bruno. I'd be tempted there, Roberto. Or Isak. You know, you're not going to get rid of Salah. If it's just one transfer or 0 free transfer, so it's going to be for -4. I'd be tempted Dango to Bruno. I would be tempted that. Isak and Trent, Bav, yeah, go for that. So I'd go for that. I know you're wildcard in 31, but I'd be tempted to go for Bruno, Roberto. Dango, I don't think he's going to start any. Best free hit template this week. We said it earlier there. Too many genders. Three Nottingham Forest lads: Aina, Gibbs White, and Wood. 2 City lads: Vardiol and Haaland. Bruno Fernandes makes it 6, and then Mbeumo is 7, and then we had someone else hit me to make it 8. Bruno, Mbeumo, Clivert maybe to make it 8. Then yeah, and then fill in the rest of the gaps. Then just 3 more players, but that's the foundations of the free hit team I'll be looking at this week anyway. What's the chip plan? Senan, let's get it up so I'll show you my chip plan. So good stuff. Right, we're just 2 subs off hitting 7,450 then as well. If you are watching, I hope you're watching anyway. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you could just go down there, click subscribe on the channel, and hopefully get us across the line, and then before the end of the stream, that'd be very much appreciated. Right, we're just going on Ben Crenlin's page here, getting up the projected doubles and the blanks, and I'll chat you through my chip strategy anyway. Alright, here we go. So at the moment, we all know Newcastle and Crystal Palace are Dublin and Game Week 32. That could potentially be a triple captaincy for Isak for me. I'm probably leaning towards not at the moment, but about 70% towards not and 30% towards triple captain and Isak as of now. Just don't like the fact that Callum Wilson is sniffing around then as well, especially with the triple captaincy. If when Wilson does come on, Isak pushes out to the wing, which is it's far from ideal anyway. And I wonder would he take penalties off Isak as well? Probably not, but there's always a chance he might do. Game week 33 is probably going to be the bench boost. So it's 30 or 31 for the wildcard, probably going to be 30. Or if I can stretch away without going on wildcard in 30, it'll be 31, just because there could be some rotation around those midweek games in game week 30. Bench boost is going to be 33, so we're going to stock up on those teams that could potentially be doubling. Whoever will know anyone who's doubling in 33 how the FA Cup games do go. Game week 34 is going to be a big blank, so try and navigate away from that without using a free hit. 35 could be the free hit then, and then 36. If Haaland does get that double, if City do reach the FA Cup final, Haaland will have a double against Southampton and one of Bournemouth or Aston Villa, and that's triple captain territory definitely for Haaland in that week. So looking towards that. Wildcard 30-31, triple captain maybe in 32, but leaning more towards 36. Free hit in 33. Bench boost in 33, and then a free hit in 35, and that'll be us for the end of the season. If you're looking to use your assistant manager chip then as well, if you still have that available, it's probably going to have to be 35, 36, 37 to get the double. That's what I'll be going for there for the assistant manager. I'm lucky, or I'm not lucky, I'm happy, or I'm content that I did use my assistant manager when I first came out. Lucky I got the Moyes 22 points. Emery got, what was it, 15, 16 that week. And then he got the win, didn't he, again against Chelsea then as well. So back then, so the assistant managership was a nice ship to have, but you're probably going to be pushed into using it towards the end of the season. If you still have it available, you're going to have to attack those fixtures without the triple captaincy, without a free hit, and go the assistant manager route also. But that could be 30 plus points over those 3 weeks anyhow. So nothing wrong with having it. It's just annoying that you can't play on other chips for 3 consecutive weeks when that's in play also. So hope that's all right, Senan. But yeah, that's my chip strategy for now anyhow. As I said, anything could easily change then as well. If I take out Isak and Trent and bring in Haaland, I'm left with 3.8 million for a defender, Bav. Have you anyone else that can play? You might have Vandenberg on the bench that you might be able to start him. There's definitely defenders for 3.8 million. It just means that they won't be starting this week. So who can you get for 3.8? Burgess, but the player you're bringing in isn't going to play any for 3.8. Just depends. Surely, Bav, you might have a Vandenberg like I have here. You might have another cheap defender that could play. Just bring in a 3.8, bench him, and then I think you could be fine then. But let us know if you have to bring in a player that plays. Do let us know. Should I get 8 Nori or Kirkes this week? I like 8 Nori this week against Southampton. If it's for 1 week punt or a 2 week punt, Wolves have a decent fixture next week as well, don't they? Against West Ham. 2 week punt and 8 Nori, I'd probably go for that. Kirkes against Brentford, I can see Brentford getting a goal in that game as well. So always a chance Kirkes can get an attacking return also. But I'd go 8 Nori. I'll be hoping Dibbling can first off that he starts, but I'll be hoping Dibbling can wipe out that Wolves clean sheet. Yeah, it's weird looking for a Dibbling goal when I have Agbadu on the defence also. But I think there's more chance of a Wolves clean sheet than a Brentford clean sheet or a Ipswich clean sheet. So that's why I'm starting the Wolves man there. -8 to bring in Haaland and Bruno wildcard next week. Maybe not for -8. Depends if you're going to captain them. Maybe depends who you're getting rid of. If you're getting rid of Salah, if you're getting rid of Palmer, you might have a lot of money tied in with Salah. Make sure you can get Salah back in if you want to do that then. But maybe Alex Stanton. What would you make of Flecken, Gabriel, Kirkes, Robinson, Mikalenkovic, Kluivert, Bruno as vice captain, Palmer, Raul Wood as captain? Great stream as always, Alex. Appreciate that, man. Flecken, Gabriel, Kirkes, Robinson, Mikalenkovic, Kluivert, Bruno, Palmer, Raul Wood. Nothing wrong with that. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're good to go there. Niley, when you use a wildcard and free hit, do you think Dylan Higgins, hope you're keeping well, man? Cheers for tuning in. You just missed that anyway, but we'll go over that quickly again. Wildcard's going to be 30, 31, and free hit is probably going to be 35. If City do get to the FA Cup final, it's going to be triple captaincy territory in 36 for a double of Southampton and one of Bournemouth or Aston Villa at home. Southampton away doesn't matter, can easily haul in that game as well. Obviously that's against the worst team in the league. But a home fixture is a nice one as well for a double gaming too. But yeah, wildcard 30, 31 Higgins and free hit 35. I think that's what I'm looking at then. Bench boost then 33. We just have to wait until after the FA Cup results to know who's doubling in 33 onwards. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Good man. Are you wildcarding next week, Dara? It depends, yeah. We'll see how the FA Cup games go. It's potentially either 30 or 31. Not fully locked in on a game of 30 wildcard, but could easily do it. So let's see how we do get on. Right then, keep the questions coming in if you can. What's William saying here then as well? Can't make the stream today or only for a little, so could reply here. What do I have? Right, let's get back to William then. What are we saying? We're just one sub off hitting 7,450 also. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it. Just one sub off hitting it. So surely we can hit that before the end of the stream. We've got another 55 minutes or so. Chewy in the chat as well. Chewy, hope you're keeping well. Right, William, here we go. Can't make the stream. Could appreciate a reply here. What do I do? 3 free transfers, 0 in the bank. Isaac Trent. What would you go there? He's got Pickford, Gabriel, Greaves, Timber, Harwood, Bellis, Clivert, Palmer, Bowen, Dango, Joe Pedro, Wood, captain at the moment. Isaac, Trent, and who's the other defender? And Timber out gets you Haaland and 2 cheaps. Let's see what he has with that. Maybe not, but let's see what he replies. Set my team on X, no bother. Let's get to that as well. Rafi, morning era. Thoughts on wildcard team plans? Bench boost 32, free hit 33. Sa, Henderson, Nori, Williams, Vardiol, Mazraoui, Dallo. Not sure about the double up on the United defence anyway. Alanga, Clivert, Bruno, Salah, Jacob Murphy, Isaac, Wood, and Haaland. Plan is to make 3 transfers for bench boost 32. You have 3 Newcastle anyway. Have you? I hope you do. Murphy, Isaac. You're gonna want 3 Newcastle anyway if they have that. Well, they have the double in 32. So I'm assuming you're gonna bring in maybe a defender. Dan Burn for the likes. I'll probably swap Dan Burn for one of that Mazraoui or Dallo. Wouldn't be looking towards the United lads in the fence. Definitely not. Apart from that, not a bad wildcard team, but stock up on the Newcastle lads. Save yourself a transfer down the line, especially if you are wildcarding this week. Pickford ourselves on the free hit. Pickford and then Aina in the fence, Connor Whelan. Get Pickford and then Aina in the fence. That's what I go for. Do I replace Rodgers for a -4 or just play 10 Spaghetti? If you can get to the likes of Bruno for a -4, definitely take the -4. Depends who you're going for Spaghetti. Do let us know. Aaron, my friend Charlie, hope you're keeping well, man. Quick question. The person I'm chasing in my mini league had Clivert. I've Yarmouk. Obviously likely to get 2 points max. Would take the -4 to get Clivert for damage control. Probably would. Down the line then he's good for the rest of the season anyway, isn't he? Yeah, Ipswich, West Ham, Fulham, Crystal Palace up until 33 is good fixtures for Clivert. So I'd probably just take the hit and get him in, to be honest with you. Yeah, Clivert could easily get a penalty against Brentford or something like that. I'm streaming if you want to join him. Currently 602 in the world. Good man, sure. Don't be robbing the viewers though, but good man. Great rank though, fair play. On free hit, on free hit, find dilemma is Sells Mazraoui versus Pickford versus plus Forest defender. Who would you go with? Not the most confident the guys keeping a clean sheet, but the fixture in Mazraoui has the attacking threat. I'd still probably go Pickford and Forest defender. United are terrible. Wouldn't be surprised if Leicester do get one. But I can see us winning that game anyway. But Pickford and the Forest defender is what I go for there. Yeah, Pickford and Aina. That's what I do. I'm on a 6.1 million budget to replace Rodgers. Let's see who you can get. So for 6.1, have you Clivert Spaghetti? If you haven't got Clivert, get Clivert in. Or is he over 6.1 now? Is he 6.2? Okay, right. You can't get Clivert. Bam, midfielder 6.1. What are we saying? I did. I don't know whoever donated last week. I hope they did go and get the Callum Hudson-Odoi pick, because that's what I said on stream then as well, and he got that goal against City. So whoever did donate, I can't remember who it was. I really do hope you did go for that Hudson-Odoi move. Maybe even Spaghetti Hudson-Odoi this week again, maybe against Ipswich. Him or Alanga aren't bad shouts around that price point. Ipswich United, Villa. Let's see who Villa have after when it's back. Brighton, Nottingham Forest. You could probably move on Rodgers, maybe, yeah. Does Alanga get subbed early a lot? 79.61. And then Hudson-Odoi for more minutes, maybe Hudson-Odoi. I'll go probably that Spaghetti if that's alright. Yeah, James, I know it's early, but which of those would you prefer for Game Week 30? Wood to Isaac, Mbeumo to Saka, Vista to Mateta. Jeez, we're looking ahead to the Game Week 30 already. A lot of games to be played with international break as well, James, so don't be planning ahead too much. You'd want Isaac back anyway for 32 for the double anyway. You probably want Mateta then as well. Mateta and Isaac are going to be very popular on wildcard. Wood to Isaac, Mbeumo to Saka, Do we know Saki's even going to be back that week? Is he? Who have Crystal Palace that week? Southampton. Maybe the Mateta move if he's back. He is back training anyway. Isak against Brentford. Maybe the Mateta move, but we won't think of ahead of that too far ahead anyway. For now, but Mateta and Isak, make sure you prioritise them getting in for the double game week in 32. Right, how we fixed there. We're going back to 2 subs off 7,450. So if you are watching, really would appreciate it. Just go down there, click subscribe on the channel. And we're on 24 likes as well. If we can get up to 30 in the next couple of minutes, that'd be very much appreciated. Just go down there, click like on the stream. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there beside it. Just mouse to the right, click subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated. I've had to think, Niall, and I don't think Dango to Bruno's worth it as tempting as it would be. If I pick up an injury in 29 or the international break, I'll be looking at a -8 if I want Haaland in 30. Fair enough. You can nearly move the wildcard back to, or ahead to 30, Roberto, but that's fair enough if you don't want to take the -8. All good on that. Coops here. Thanks again for a great stream. How's the new camera? Get the issue sorted. Post a team on Twitter if you don't mind sharing your thoughts. It was annoying. I haven't got it sorted yet, but don't know what's wrong with it. It's literally lagging a second, 1.5 seconds behind when I'm still talking. When I'm finished talking, my mouth is still moving, which is very annoying. And then obviously that comes across on the video then as well, which isn't hectic. But I'll try and sort it over the international break. Thanks for asking though. Right, let's get going here. What are we saying? Right, Rob, we got to you already. Roberto, we got to you. Just Ice, any changes needed? Free hit is active. Sells, 8 Nori, Gabriel, Aina. First off, in the free hit, definitely wouldn't be benching Mbuemo. Definitely wouldn't be benching Son. Get Son in for Beto maybe, or Semenyo. Get Son in for Semenyo, and then Mbuemo in for probably even Gabriel there, to be honest with you. You Bruno anyway. You need 3. I'd even do Semenyo to Gibbs White. You need 3 Nottingham Forest lads. Probably take out Sells out to Pickford. Just nice there if you are still watching. Sells to Pickford. Mbuemo subbed in, Semenyo to Gibbs White. That's your 3 Nottingham Forest lads then. Haaland and Verdiol is fine. Bruno Fernandes is there. That's all good. Get Mbuemo into the team then for Beto, and you're good to go then. Just I see few changes needed there, but the free hit is active, so you can change around there. Coops, right, here we go. Coops, hope you're still watching. This is how I'm currently looking. Really want to bring in Kluivert and Haaland, but that's looking like a -8. Thinking Isak to Haaland, Palmer to Kluivert, and then Vissa to Evan Nielsen or Trent to Verdiol. Not to defender. Thoughts? Looking like a -8 already. Right, this is your team now as of now. Pickford, Robinson, Caldwell, Greaves maybe is going to play, or maybe he's not. Dango as well as a question mark around him then too. Mbuemo, Bowen, Palmer's all fine. Vissa and Wood. So Isak to Haaland, Palmer to Kluivert, and then I think you need the money then, and then Trent to Verdiol. Keep Vissa in the team. Wouldn't be getting rid of him for a hit anyway. Just get rid of players that aren't playing this week. -8 isn't ideal, but you're bringing in Haaland, you're going to captain him, and then you're making a stronger 11 with that team, Coop. So probably would do that, yeah. Not ideal getting rid of Palmer. Also, I'm keeping myself, but Isak, Haaland, Palmer, Kluivert, and then Trent to Verdiol. Go for that then. You have Verdiol for game week 31 then also, so that's fine. As I said, it's technically a -4 because you're taking out players that aren't playing this week. Not ideal in the -8, but you'll get the points back in appearance points anyway. Right then, current team on free hit: Chewy, Sells, Mazraoui, Verdiol, 8 Nori, Gibbs White, Bruno Fernandes, Kluivert, Savinho. I like the Savinho pick, maybe not over Mbuemo though. Haaland, Evan Nielsen, Wood. Probably would sub in Mbuemo for Savinho. Let's see if we do get some City news before the deadline. Sells, Mazraoui there. Would you go Pickford and Aina maybe instead of Mazraoui? Potentially. Apart from that though, that's a nice free hit team. FTBL09, hope you're keeping well, mate. Removing Taylor, any suggestions? 6.7 million. Removing Taylor. Oh, there we go. 6.7 million. Verdiol. Go for Verdiol. So get the captaincy off Dango as well. Do not captain Dango this week. Adam in the chat, man. Hope you're keeping well, man. Ederson, Gabriel, Greaves, Verdiol, Mikalenko, Kirkes, Palmer, Mbuemo, Enzo, Kluivert, Wood up top. Can you go Cunha to Vissa? Play him over Greaves maybe. I'm assuming you don't have money for Haaland. If you do have money for Haaland, Isak out, maybe Palmer out. Get Haaland into the team then also. Cunha to Vissa as well. Not sure how many free transfers you have there, Adam. Do let us know if you are still watching. And Murray then as well. FPL era, 3.4 million in the bank, biggest headache yet. Pickford, Robinson, Caldwell, Mikalenko, Dango, Salah captain. Move the captaincy off Salah anyway. I'd go, assuming you don't have enough money to go get Haaland in then. Dango to Isak to Wood anyway. Get Wood into the team there, and then Cunha to Vissa maybe if you've enough money in the bank. I think you do anyway, and then that's you're getting 10 players there. Move the captaincy onto Wood. You can't get Haaland this week. Looking at the captaincy poll then anyway, how are we looking? 62% on Haaland, 88 votes, 16% on Bruno, 22% on Wood. It's going to be a weird week, I think, for the returns. If Wood goes mad, which he easily could as well, I badly need Haaland to get a nice return as well. Really appreciate it. We just hit 7,450, which is great to see. Then we 52 in the chat then as well. Keep the likes coming on the stream if you can at all. Get the likes going as well. Really do appreciate that. Bang on 7,450. Lovely to see that then as well. All good there. FPL NX 3 free transfers, 1.2 million in the bank. Thinking they're going Trent, Mikalenkovic, 8 Nori, Palmer to Bruno, Isak to Haaland. Nothing wrong with that. So if that's for a minus, thinking then doing a minus for Dango to Manetzi. That's for free. 3 free transfers. Palmer to Bruno, Isak to Haaland, Trent to 8 Nori. I just go for that. 3 free transfers. Good to go. Looking good. Right. Let's keep this. Let's get back to the chat here. What are we saying? A lot of messages coming in on us doing that. You're probably going to think I'm stupid, but I did a -8 just to get Haaland, Isak, Murphy, Trent out for Haaland, Dibbling, Agabadu. Couldn't afford 8 Nori. It's not ideal, but your luck. It's you're taking out players that weren't playing anyway, so it's technically a -4. So not too bad. Let's just fingers crossed, everything crossed. Haaland gets a nice return today. Get Haaland, Bruno, and Verdial and take out Salah, Isak, and Trent for -8. Depends how much money you're losing on Salah, and if you have a route back to Salah after this week, Dara. Make sure if you are doing those moves, make sure you have a route back to Salah. Is it insane to do Palmer to Fernandes for -4? I think so. I'd be reluctant to get rid of our Palmer for free this week. Definitely not for a -4. Steve McMahon, hope you're keeping well, man. Hi, mate, hope you're well. I've done it in my team this week to wildcard next week. Captain Haaland, Wood or Bruno. It's on Haaland at the moment, but wasn't sure if any info on him starting. Cheers, mate. Haaland captain. Leave it on Haaland, yeah. We should get some team news before the deadline anyway. So let's see how we go. Khalid here in the Patreon. What are we saying, Khalid? Pickford, Timber, Castagna, Davies, Kluivert, Palmer, Dibbling, Vissa and Wood this week. Isak, same moves as me. Isak and Trent for Haaland and cheap defender. Good stuff, and you can do that for free then. Nweri to Garnacho, thoughts CR7, LN10. Maybe Garnacho does start that Leicester game, but I think the fact that you're taking out a player that's already playing, I probably wouldn't go for it. Adam Whelan, sorry. Well, lad, been a while. How's things? Sent the team on Twitter. Bought in Vardiol. Adam, I think I got you, did I? Bought in Vardiol. I did, didn't I? Where are you here now? Vardiol. There your moves done anyway. 5-4-1 is a formation I haven't seen in ages. But Wood captain, sure, look, you can't get to Haaland. Nothing wrong with that then. Charlotte here in the Patreon. Can't afford the Haaland move. Only left with 3.2 of a sub out Isak for him. What would you suggest instead this week? Only 1.7 million in the bank. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Isak to Wood. Isak to Wood is fine. So good stuff. Right. Abdullah. A lot of messages here, Abdullah. Here we go. Could even do this, but then I have to use 2 transfers to get Isak back if I want Bruno, not Alanga. Vardiol or Kirkes. I like this. Got a drop. Cheers for the advice. Like and subscribe, people. Spaghetti, appreciate that. Really do appreciate you hopping in for a while. Get Haaland, Bruno and Vardiol in and take out... Sorry, Dara, let us know how much you're losing on that. We'll get to my transfer in a sec. Abbas, no bother. Cahill, McElliott, Gabriel or Vardiol this week, and you've got the Leicester game next week then too. Alexander, what do you think? What is better? Trent, Palmer, Isak and Cunha out, Williams, Bruno, Larson and Haaland in, or Trent, Palmer, Ahmed out, Cunha out, and Williams, Semenyo, Hudson-Odoi and Haaland in? So first one was Trent, Palmer, Isak and Cunha out. Yeah, Williams, Bruno, that first one there. Williams, Bruno, Larson and Haaland is a better four transfers there. Hopefully it's for free as well. Who's the best mid 5.4 and under for the next 2 weeks? Already have Elanga, not great value, Liam. You mightn't like it, but I'd say Hudson-Odoi as well. Of all 3 captaincy options from the poll, surely more upside Bruno with his form. FPL Shane definitely is. If you want the punt on Bruno, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Use a free transfer on Guardiola for Hull. Didn't have funds or transfers for Haaland. Probably would have needed a -8. That's fine. Leave that off. So, James starting Rary -4 to do Isaac to Evan Nielsen Wood. I probably would bring in Wood for the -4 anyway, just to protect yourself. If he does Hull today. Thanks as always, Adam. No bother at all. Thanks as always for tuning in. Good man. Palmer to Bruno and Isaac to Haaland for a -8. Palmer to Bruno and Isaac to Haaland for a -8. No, if you can get to Haaland on the -4 itself, I'd leave it at that, Rob. But let us know. Thanks, FPL. Message sent on Patreon. Absolutely stumps this week. Linda, apologies. Let's get straight to you. Where are you? Here we go. Sorry now, Linda. Absolutely no idea what to do here. Any suggestions? Greatly appreciated. 1 transfer and 1.6 in the bank. Right, then you can't get to Haaland anyway. Right, Pickford, Robinson, Mazraoui, Gabriel. Defense is fine. Nothing needed there. Salah at the moment is captain. Move the captaincy to Wood. Anyway, Linda, you can't get the Haaland. You have only 1 transfer. 1.6 in the bank. Maybe do Trent and to Bruno and a cheap defender. You can't get. Right, let me know, Linda, if that's alright. If you can't get the Haaland, maybe you go towards Bruno Fernandes anyway. Right, we're a lot to get through in this Patreon here as well. Best 5.5 mil mid James Hudson-Odoi. That's what I'll be saying. Right, let's get through these as well. Alice. Well, you said not to get rid of Palmer. My worries is getting rid of Isaac has a lot of value tied up in him. Basically lose 0.6 to sell and buy him back. What about the 4th defender? I'm leaning towards just saving the transfer, to be honest, to keep Isaac. Nothing wrong with just playing 10, so. Nothing wrong with just playing 10, so if you want to keep the money. CKF free hit. Any changes? Onana, 8 Nori, Gabriel, Neco Williams, Savinho, White, Kluivert, Bruno, Gibbs White. Sorry, yeah, I was like, who? Kluivert, Bruno, Raul, Haaland, Wood, bench, Pickford, Vardiol, Manetzi, and Kirkes. Probably would play Vardiol over Gabriel, maybe. Gibbs White, Kluivert, Bruno, and Savinho's a nice midfield. Probably go Mbeumo over Savinho. You might want the punt on the free hit. Maybe that's where you're going for many. But that, apart from that, it's a good free hit team there. No, I need to get rid of Palmer if I want to keep Salah and get Haaland, or else I can do Salah to Bruno, Trent to Nori. Don't think I get rid of Salah. Don't think get rid of Salah. In DMs. Right, let's go. What are we saying here? Captain Haaland, Wood or Fernandes. Haaland captain. Out of those, Dwayne. Good man. Keep the questions coming in if you can at all as well. What are we left? We've 35 minutes or so. Surely we get some Man City team news as well in the chat then as well. How are we on the likes on the stream? 34 likes as well. Head on down there, give the stream a like as well if you haven't done so already. So you think no point doing Dango to Manetzi for a hit? No, not for a hit. I wouldn't do that. Iron Bruni, yes, one of the members on the channel. Hope you're keeping well, man. Of 5 players out and 2 free transfers, should I wildcard? Send in the team here if you can. Iron Bruni, yes, and yes, that will get you sorted. Should I go get Saf or Fabianski? If it's for a hit, no, I wouldn't do that. But do let us know if it is for a hit. Iron Bruni, yes, send in your team as well. We'll get you sorted. Felix, Palmer, Cunha, Trent, and Isaac to Haaland, Wood, Vardiol, and Gibbs White for -8. You're taking out 3 players to be fair that aren't playing. Not ideal, but I'd go for that, Felix. Nothing wrong with that. Get that sorted. Get those locked in. Right. What else are we saying here? Are people getting rid of Palmer, Isaac to get Haaland? I'm worried about losing a lot of money. I'm planning to get rid of losing 0.2. This is what I'm thinking. What do you think? Go for that. But 8 Nori instead of Caldwell. That's good to go then, Mark. What are we saying here then? Is it yeah, it's half 1, isn't it? The deadline. Yeah, 1:30. We've 34 minutes to go. We've plenty of time left anyhow, and I'll get into my team then as well. I suppose I should put up on stream here, not have just the Twitter on stream. Um, 4 free transfers, 0.6 can replace everyone not playing and still get Salah back next week. Any suggestions who to move? Isaac to Vissa. Yeah, Isaac to Vissa. Isaac to Vissa. Worth locking in. No free hit is grand, actually. Good stuff there. Yes, good man. S. Team setting X. Right, we'll get to you now. Good stuff. Worth locking in. What should I do here? Raya, Kirkes, Mikalenkovic, Saliba, Bone, Diaz, Kluivert, Johnson, Wood, Vissa. Isaac, Trent, and Diaz. Out to Haaland. And what's left? Good stuff. Haaland. Right. Can't afford Bruno. Thinking of bringing in Garnacho. Nothing wrong with Garnacho. He is a slight rotation risk, but he might start the Leicester game, but I wouldn't be that confident. It's not essential if it's a route to Haaland. I'd get rid. Right, that's the majority of people who got back on the Patreon. We've got half an hour to get back to them, so let's keep going here. Right, for Paul, here we go, Paul. How are you looking? Lovely doggo there, whoever sent that in. 661 AAC, out for the walk there, good stuff. Is that in Boyle? Is that Hardy in Boyle? Maybe it is. Anyway, Paul Beats, here we go. Right, Sells, Robinson, Kirkes, Greaves is okay in the defence, and Buemo, Palmer, Kluivert, no Rodgers, Isaac and Cunha are missing you as well. So two free transfers, 0.9 in the bank. Trent out anyway. Trent, Rodgers, and Cunha out for a -4. We'll get you Bruno, Vissa, and what have you left then? Paul, let us know. I think that you're good to go at 10 then. That'll be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be 11, 12 anyway. That's 11 players anyway with the -4. Do let us know if that's alright, Paul. -4, and I think you're good to go then. Coop, sorry for the delay. Thanks, buddy, was driving, but thanks as always for the help. No bother at all, man. Thanks as always for tuning in. Good stuff. Paul, let us know if that's alright. 2 free transfers, -4 will get you 11. You're good to go then. I wouldn't be wild carding, definitely not. Can't afford Bruno, thinking of bringing in Garnacho. Maybe. Greg, I mate would recommend Semenyo or Gibbs White. Gibbs White this week. Kluivert is the Bournemouth lad you want. Wouldn't want Semenyo over Kluivert. Make sure you've Kluivert first. Gibbs White, I think Gibbs White can do well this week also. If I had him on, if I was free hitting, I definitely would. It would be so hard to get easy for the money though. 2 transfers even. Have you wild card left? Alright, good stuff. Alice is happy out there. Scott. Right, what's your thoughts on this for -4? But I keep Salah and Isaac, Trent, Palmer, Vissa to Mikalenkovic, Gibbs White, Haaland. Wipes out my money. I'm not really sure. Nothing wrong with those moves. I'd go for it. Right, 30 minutes warning. Keep the questions coming in on stream then also. That's the Patreon members all got back to then. So I have my full attention towards the stream now also. Keep the questions coming in. We're going to chat about my... who did you say to replace Trent, Paul? Right, so... Trent to... If you have Vardiol, if you have enough money for Vardiol, go Vardiol. If not, Nori, Aina, one of the Nottingham Forest lads. Let's say that wise. But Bruno to Rodgers to Bruno, Cunha to Vissa, and Trent to Vardiol if you have enough money. If not, Nori. You've no route to Haaland, I don't think, Paul, by the sounds of it. If you did Isaac, Trent, no, I don't think you would. And then Rodgers, you wouldn't have enough, no. So you don't have a route to Haaland by the looks of that. Do let us know if you do, but I don't think from looking at that you do have a route. If not, then though, Rodgers to Bruno, Trent to Vardiol. If not Vardiol, Trent to Aina or Nori, and then Cunha to Vissa, and then you're good to go there. Right then, let's get into my own team here. Someone is asking for it on stream. That's my 11 this week. I've got Vandenberg and Davies on the bench. Maybe I move Vandenberg ahead of Davies. Nottingham Forest surely score against them, so I'm going to move Vandenberg there. Right, that's my team for now. Haaland is in, and Agbadu is in as well for Wolves. I wouldn't be against getting rid of Palmer, to be fair. That's gonna fund Haaland maybe, and then you can save your wildcard then for 30-31. At least you'll have Haaland for the Leicester game. But let's say if you keep Palmer, or if you get rid of Palmer, so Sells, Robinson, Kirkes, Trent out anyway, and then you'll have three in the fence, and Buemo, Palmer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'd only have 9 then when you get rid of Palmer. So I probably wouldn't do that, Paul. I'd keep Palmer just for the sake of having a player. Palmer could easily get something against Arsenal then as well. He has been off form, fair enough. I think Maresca came out and said he was sick all week last week ahead of the Leicester game. He was vomiting and diarrhea all week. He could have said that in the press conference, to be honest with you. But at least we didn't get sucked into captain and Palmer last week. But I still would do probably, if you can't get to the Haaland without getting rid of Palmer, keep Palmer, because you've the bare minimum players anyway, as is already this week. Bruno in for Rodgers, Cunha to Vissa, and then Vardiol to Trent, or Vardiol in for Trent is probably what I'd be going for. Do let us know if that's all right, Paul. Right, we've got a few more on Twitter, but let's get straight back to the chat here. Start Cresswell or Dango. Maybe start the attacker. Hope he gets something off the bench, but I can't see West Ham getting a clean sheet away to Everton, especially with Everton being at home. It's me with the dog, mate. Brun the Fly, good man. Is that in County Roscommon? No, it looks like Boyle anyway. Lovely doggo anyway. Hope the walk is going well, man. Good stuff. Can you show me your team this week, Ryan? Here we go. Pick for Gabriel, Robinson, Agbadu. Robinson not too hectic. Defense isn't hectic this week either. Could be a low scoring week anyway. -4 as well for myself. Need Dibbling to start. Need Haaland to get a return. Need Bowen and Cliver to do well, and Viss to get something as well, and Buemo hopefully to stay quiet. Not looking too likely. I'm probably gonna have to ride the wave this week. Get the red arrow, and then once the chip season starts in 30 onwards, I think we'll be fine then. Then get back amongst the greens anyway. 3 red arrows in a row isn't great. I was around, what was it, 50ish k, 40ish k, down to 105k now in the last 3 weeks. Is far from ideal, but yeah, I need to get back up on the greens. Paul, let us know if that's alright with you. Do let us know. Do Sa for Fabianski or Semenya for Rodgers for a free transfer. Free transfer. It's always more fun with the attackers, isn't it? So probably go for the attacker route. Kill checker. Hey, I'm starting Dango due to no free transfer or bench cover. With 1.3 million in the bank, do you suggest a -4? And if so, who? With 1.3 million in the bank, do you suggest a -4? And if so, who? For Dango, it means you're only around 6ish mark. Not worth the -4. Just play him. He'll make a cameo anyway. Could get something off the bench if he doesn't start. I'd probably just save taking the hit. Max Nolan 8, -8 with Haaland or no hits with no Haaland and 10 men with 4 defenders. I probably would lean towards the Haaland move, to be honest with you. Get your 11 players. Does Haaland get you? Does -8 get you 11 players? I'm assuming with you. I probably would just go for that anyway. Damien Gunning, do I like jam? Strawberry jam as always. Ryan, should I sell Palmer for Fernandez? I need to bring back in Haaland. If you want Haaland, if Haaland's a must for your team, you can get rid of Palmer this week. But I do think Palmer can get something against Arsenal. So let's see. Palmer could be slightly a differential pick this week anyway. Maybe not, but there's a lot of people getting rid of him anyway. Right then, let's keep this going. Cheers, Niall. Appreciate it. No bother, Linda. Good stuff. Scott, I would have 5 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 2 strikers as my best lineup. Only Winks on the bench as backup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 players there. True, you have 5 defenders. Marmouche starts for City. There we go. Better text Jack. Jack, if you're watching, that does stuff for me and Galway with Galway United. Marmouche is starting. Jack. Marmouche is starting. That's one City news anyway. Marmouche is starting. That means, is he out in the wing? Don't tell me Haaland is going to be benched after all this now. Marmouche starts for Man City. That's That's the first bit of City team news we have. In Scotland, Brundlefly, nice, good stuff. Looks very similar to County Roscommon, I walk with there. Nothing wrong with the 5 defenders. It'll be a low scoring weekend, yeah. If you are joining, Marmouche is starting for Man City. Here we go. Where's this? Good stuff. Thinking about Strand Larson instead of Wissa. Thoughts on him? If you're wildcarding in 30-31, nothing wrong with a punt on Strand Larson, to be fair, for the Southampton game. And you got West Ham then in 31 or 30. Sorry. Did he got subbed off early last week, or he got a yellow or something? Did he last week? I was keeping a close eye on him in that Everton game also. Let's see. I think, did he get subbed off early, which isn't ideal, especially with him 73. He picked up a yellow then as well. Did Hwang come on? Did Hwang start that game? He did. Right, he only come on. Jack took out Marmouche. Shite. Do you know what? Go for Strand Larson, especially with that Southampton game, and then especially if you're wildcard in 30-31, Paul, you can take him out. Instead of Wissa, it's probably a better shout. This has obviously got Newcastle and then game in 30. Maybe, yeah, he got yellowed, is right. Would you recommend attending Paddy Casey live and Andy Peters? He was actually brilliant. He was actually very good. Is he playing again this week? He was very good. He actually was. Surprised by the amount of songs actually bangers he does have. But he's very good. It was a sit down gig though. But is he playing on Monroe's again tonight? Is he? He was good though. He was good last week. He was a bit of crack as well. We stood up after one song and he called us out then as well. We were going to the bar, but I was chatting to him after. He was laughing away at that. He was sound out. Hassan, where are you, Hassan? What are you saying? 4 chips remaining. Where's the question you have though? Something's coming in anyway. Right, Marcus. I have to take a -4 and have 11 players available, but thinking of wildcarding, I have 2 free transfers and could navigate with saving transfers or double gaming 32. Poor mids. Palmer, Dango, Lundstrom. I have to take a -4 and have 11 players available, but thinking of wildcarding. If you can get 11 with a -4, don't do that. Just keep it. What about Marmouche? I can afford him. He's starting this week, Paul, but he's a bit of a rotation risk every other week, so I'm not sure if I'd be confident I'm starting every week. Any advice, folks, here? Pickford, Gabriel, Aitnori, Clivert, Bowen, Palmer, Dibbling, Wood, Vissa. 1.8 million in the bank. Isaac, Trent, and doing my moves leaves you with much. Doing my moves leaves you with much. Is Vardy all playing? All we know so far is Marmouche is starting. That's all we know for now. Right, am I free hitting Abbas? No free hit this week. I can get 11 players with a -4. Even on the bench of a few nice players in as well. Well, not nice players, but players that are playing. So I could have got away with it without the free hit. That's what I'm doing. 4 chips remaining. Hassan, what's the best plan to use the chips? Free hit, wildcard, assistant manager, bench boost. Wildcard 30-31. Free hit is going to have to be 33. Yeah, 33 for the free hit, or could it even be 35 for the free hit, and then you'd have to do the assistant manager 36, 37, 38 to finish off the season. Wildcard 31, Hassan. 30-31, bench boost 33, free hit 35, and then assistant manager 36, 37, 38. Hopefully that's alright for you. CJ wildcarding this week, stocking up on Newcastle and Palace on the bench. Nothing wrong with that, CJ. I'll be doing that myself in 30 or 31. Yeah. Damon. Hey mate, hope you're well. Selling and when with the free up funds for Haaland, do you prefer Hudson-Odoi or Elanga? As I said earlier on, Hudson-Odoi has the security of minutes. He's got the more minutes. Elanga has always been subbed off early. Hudson-Odoi gets longer on the pitch really, so I'd probably have Hudson-Odoi for the more expected minutes. Adam Barry, driving back from wedding from Cavan, have the armband on Marmouche or Beto. Don't have anyone else bad season. Marmouche is starting. Go Marmouche, captain. Hopefully he doesn't take the returns off Haaland though. Let's see, is there any more City team news? Let's see. That's all for now, and just Marmouche. Who are you captaining this week, Paul? I'm captaining Haaland. Right, what are we? 29 minutes to go until 19 minutes to go until the deadline. Let's keep this going. Is it worth a -4 to get Haaland in? Yeah, that's what I did, so I'd advise on that then as well. Can you show your bench? Vandenberg, Davies on the bench also. If the likes of Dibbling or Agbadou don't start, Vandenberg can sub in. He's been training all week, so I think he does start that game. But I do think Bournemouth do get one, so that's why he's on the bench. More chance of probably of a clean sheet for Agbadou. But I'll be hoping Dibbling does get a return as well. So it's probably going to be a 1-all. Nothing for Dibbling, nothing for Agbadou. The way this week is looking likely to pan out. A couple of new subs as well on the stream. I really do appreciate that then as well. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, we're nearly on 50 likes. We've 50 is watching, which is a nice return so far. If we could get to 50 likes, and if you are watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, please. Click subscribe on the channel. We're trying to get close to 10k subs this season. That'd be very much appreciated if you could help me try and get there. Thanks, mate, for your advice. As always, sorry for sometimes my English. Greetings from Colombia. Don't be sorry at all, Marcus. No bother at all. Best of luck for the week, man. Great to see someone is watching from Colombia. Melon Musk options: 1 Palmer, Isaac, Dango, Cunha, Trent, to Haaland, Evan Nielsen, Bruno, Kluivert, Cresswell for -8, or 2 Palmer, Isaac and Trent, Haaland, Kluivert and Agbadou. I'm assuming that's for a -4, so I'd go for that. Probably that second option. Option 3, Trent, Cunha, Dango, Vardiol, Evan Nielsen, Kluivert, Holden, Palmer and Isaac, but no Haaland and Bruno. Option 2 is what I go for there. Sam, what were your transfers this week? Isaac and Trent out, Agbadou and Haaland in, and Haaland gets the Armand vice captain on Chris Wood. Strand Larson, Bruno, Wood for the captain. I can't decide. Bruno Fernandes, I think, Paul. If I had Bruno and I didn't have Haaland, if I had Bruno and Wood, I'd still go Bruno. If I didn't have Haaland, I'd go Bruno out of those two. Is what I'm trying to say. Are you wildcard and gave me 30 or 34, Scott? It's going to be 30 or 31 for my wildcard. Maybe 30. I'll probably be pushed into it after the FA Cup results to see who's playing in the later stages of that tournament, and who and how the doubles and the blanks are going to line up after that. 30 or 31, yeah. Alanga or Hudson Odoi gets you more minutes, so expected minutes. I'd go with that. Best 3 captains for this week: Haaland first, Bruno second, Chris Wood third. Bruno, Haaland or Wood on captain, Haaland captain. Any word on Savinho? Let's see, is there any more news? Best week to bench boost and triple captain. If Man City do reach the cup final, FA Cup final, that is, they'll have a potential double against Southampton and one of Bournemouth or Aston Villa, then 36. So that's why I'll be keeping the triple captaincy for Haaland that week. If we'll know by 32 anyway if Man City are still in the cup. So if they're not still in the cup, that'll push the triple captaincy back to Alexander Isak in game week 32. 2 home fixtures against United and Crystal Palace. Not the worst fixtures, to be fair. But I'm lining up that 36 for a potential 36 double for City against Southampton and Bournemouth or Aston Villa. What was the other question then? Use a bench boost. If you're wildcarding in 30-31, build a bench boost for 33. We need to see how the FA Cup fixtures do pan out. When will you free hit Abbas? Looking at 35 for a free hit. As I said, depends how the cup games do pan out, but looking like a 35 free hit is what we're looking at. Hello, sell 1 Palmer or Salah to Bruno this week. Depends how much money you've wrapped up in Salah. If I'd still keep Palmer, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. If it's for free, maybe do Palmer to Bruno. If it's for free, should have got Hudson Odoi and freed up money for Haaland next week. You could potentially be wildcarding Paul though next week is the only thing. So I'll probably be pushing to wildcard next week as well. We'll see. Depends how the fixtures do pan out, but it's going to be a 30 or 31 wildcard for myself, so don't be worried if you are worried about the money for Haaland. Wood or Cliver captain, Wood captain there. Kirkas and Hudson-Odoi, Semenyo and Forest defender, Savino and Neco Williams. What are you asking there, Niall? Sorry. Which option? Kirkas and Hudson-Odoi, Semenyo and Forest defender, Savino and Neco Williams. Kirkas and Hudson-Odoi. I'll probably go for that. Almomera or sell Salah this week and wildcard in 30-31 to bring Salah back by selling Palmer next game week. It's for a hit. Wouldn't get rid of Salah. I'm assuming you have a lot of money tied up in Salah, so probably wouldn't go for that. Opinion on Xerxes 1 week punt. Don't think I'd go for it. No, do not go for Xerxes. No. Bruno Haaland or Wood on captain. Haaland captain. What my transfers this week? Can you see that still? I think you can. Yeah, we're grand. My transfers were Haaland and Agbadu in for Trent and Isak. I'm going to get Isak obviously back in before the double in 32, so all good there. Rodgers replacement, have money from Trent, Bruno Fernandes, Avas. If you're looking for a Rodgers replacement, go for that. We're nearly on 50 likes as well. 58 people watching us at the moment. If you are watching and you haven't liked the stream, go down there, give the stream a like if you wouldn't mind. 50 likes would be a nice return for this blank game week. And also, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, head on down there, please. Click subscribe on the channel. We've got a few new subs anyhow, so appreciate that as well. Thoughts on Bruno captain? Nothing wrong with that. If you haven't got Haaland, Bruno is the next best captaincy pick. Should I sell Palmer? Right, for a hit? Not for a hit for Palmer. No. If it's for free, I'd be tempted to go Palmer to Bruno, but not for a hit. Definitely not for a hit. Right, 12 minutes to go until the deadline. On my wildcard next week, Pickford. On my wildcard next week, either 30 or 31. Good stuff. Right, so I'd go, if you can't get Haaland here, what are we saying? Isak, Haaland to Trent to Vardiol, Hall to Forest defender, so no, not for a -4. Pickford, Gabriel is 3, 8, Norris 3, sorry, Van den Berg 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've technically 10 players there. Trent to Vardiol to make it 11. Right. Thoughts on Bruno captain? Go for it. Did I sell Salah? Evan? No. Salah's still on the bench. He's sitting pretty there. Last sub. Mitchell sells Gabriel, Caldwell, Mikalenko, Robinson, Kluivert, Mbeumo, Palmer, Wood, Evan Nielsen, 10 playing, 1 free transfer, 3.1 in the bank. Do I do Isak to Haaland? Palmer to 8.3 available. Probably go for that, yeah. 8.3 in the bank. Have you Mbeumo? You do already. Leave Haaland. Yeah, you can't get him without ripping team up. Abdullah, yeah, but I was thinking to make it 31 since there's so many transfers. You'll still have the transfers after the wildcard. So what are you? 8.3 for a midfielder. Let's see how we're looking. 8.3. No, can't get Bruno Fernandes. Gibbs White. I'll go Gibbs White this week. There you go. Lock that in, Mitchell. Is Haaland starting? No word on Haaland starting, but I can't see why he doesn't. Can't get the Haaland. What about Marmoush? Good captaincy pick. Abbas. Nothing wrong with that. At least we know Marmoush is starting, so that's all fine there. Good to see a lot of people are bringing in Haaland, at least. Yeah, it's going to be a dodgy week. Fernandes, we're the -4. I think it is, yeah, go for it. Should I take a hit to sell Dango for Semenyo? Already have Kluivert. Maybe, yeah, I probably would. Right then, 9 minutes to go until the deadline. Keep the questions coming in if you can. I'm just going to make sure that this is sent to the Patreon. Did William get back to us? Semenyo or Dango? Semenyo out of those two. Only 6.9 for too cheap, unfortunately. Leave off Haaland, so Trent and Dango to Bruno. And what's left? Stella Hartwood Bellas for 8. Nori or Kirkes overall rank 14th. Husan, good stuff. Lovely. Great to have you on the stream. 14th overall, good man. Harwood Bellas for 8. Nori or Kirkes. Probably 8 Nori with that Southampton game. I think he does well this week. Best Trent replacement, go for Vardiol. If you can't get the Vardiol, 8 Nori. Kirkes as well. Isaac to Marmouche, Trent to Kirkes, Rogers to Bowen on free. Would you recommend Joe Pedro to Wood for -4? I'd do Isaac to Wood instead of Marmouche. Keep unless you want to punt, maybe leave in Marmouche, but I'd try and get Wood in just to protect your rank anyhow. Or if you are chasing, leave off Wood, go Marmouche, no need for the hit then. Fernandez worth a -4 in for Palmer. We never know when he's stepping up. I don't think it's worth the -4 for Palmer. If it's for free, maybe. If not, no. Vardiol or Kirkes with no Haaland. No Haaland, go Vardiol, Kieran, yeah. Husan, no bother at all. 14th overall, great going. Right, I'm just going to make sure my own team is locked in here. Haaland captain, Wood vice captain. What are we? 8 minutes to go. Right, let's keep this going. Make sure everyone's happy in the Patreon here. They're all got back to a few more messages. Captain Marmouche or Wood? Marmouche if chasing. Rico. Right, just going to send this in. What are we? 7 minutes to the deadline. Let's see if we get any more City team news. Vice captain is on Wood. Captaincy is on Haaland. Right. Good to see we hit the 50 likes on the stream as well. Appreciate that too. If you are watching it and you're not subscribed still, if you've got this far in the stream, go down there, click subscribe on the channel. It only takes 1 second to do, and it really does support the channel. You don't actually think how much it does actually support the page. But yeah, go down there, click subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you have enjoyed the stream, if not, no need to subscribe if you didn't enjoy the stream. But hopefully you have enjoyed it. Right. Evan, would you take him a hit to make 11, but would mean having to sell Rogers, have him from the start, Salah, Van Dijk or Isak? Probably move on Isak, to be honest with you. If you're wild carding, you can get Isak back then. Bam, this in there. Locked in, good stuff. 6 minutes. Right, Evan, would you take a hit to make up 11, but would mean having to sell Rogers, have him from the start, Salah, Van Dijk or Isak? How much money have you in the bank to sell if you do sell Rogers? Let us know. If you can get to Bruno for Rogers, as always, you'd be doing that. I'm not chasing. Marmouche if chasing. Wood if you want to protect your rank. Protect your rank. Right, 5 minutes to go. I think Hassan means he's 14th in his mini league. Oh, is that what he was at? Maybe. Is he 14? We'll see. Can we get him on is he 14th in the world here? Here he is. No, come on, Hussam. There he is. There, Hussam Shri, 14th over in the world. There we go. Yeah, that's it. There he is. Good stuff, Hussam. Fair play. 14th overall for some going. Jesus Christ, nice one. Hopefully we'll get you into the top 10. Savinho is starting as well. That's another one. If anyone is on free hit, Savinho is starting. There will be whoever doesn't own Haaland. Bruno or Bowen? Bruno. Start Palmer or Marmouche. Also have Haaland and double Arsenal defence. Start Palmer and Marmouche. Now, you might be on free hit ZX, but start the two if you can. I would have 1.2 million in the bank if I was to get Isak back in. Would cost me an extra 0.5 million. I have 1.2 million in the bank if I was to get Isak. It would cost me an extra 5 million. Fair enough. Maybe leave off that. So Evan. Captain another one, not Wood. He doesn't want to captain Wood. Bruno. So if you're not captain on Wood, make a swap Milenkovic for Neca Williams. That gives me 0.5 for next week to get other players such as Muniz in case I don't want a wild card. Sounds good. Einar Kirkas this week. Aina, more chance for clean sheet. I do think Brentford will get one. He says as a Visa owner, but I do think they will. Right then, 4 minutes to go. Let's keep this going. We're going an hour and nearly 13 now. Good stuff. Right, Savinho starting for City. Yeah, I'm Haaland now. Right then, who else? Savinho starts. 2. Right, 3 minutes to go. Einar Kirkes, I'd go with Einar this week. Yeah, we don't want a Bruno Hall is right. A lot of people bringing in Haaland, which is good to see. Vardy, Kluivert, and Haaland in for FPL Salah. Right then. Let's keep this going. We're just about to hit 1,000 views on the stream as well, which is great to see. Also, get your teams locked in as well. Any more last minute questions, do send them in. If not, we're gonna keep you going until the deadline. Can start both Marmouche and Palmer. Send in the full 11 ZX quickly there if you can. If you are on free hit, maybe spend the money elsewhere. Bruno or Bone, Avas. Bruno this week, definitely against Leicester. Definitely against Leicester. I'll be going Bone or Bruno. Sorry. Right then, 2 minutes to go until the deadline. Haaland captain for myself. Wood vice. Need Dibbling to start as well. Be great to see a Dibbling start. Surely he does against Wolves when Southampton need a win. He's their only real attacking flair in that very timid Wolves attack. Yeah, Savinho is starting. It's good for Haaland anyway. Savinho starting Marmouche if Haaland is starting. I can't see why he wouldn't. Best captain, don't have Haaland, Evan, Bruno. If you don't have Haaland, if you don't have Bruno, Wood is the next best shout then as well. Donald 5 at the back this week with only 2 midfield. Nothing wrong with that. If it has to be done, it has to be done. I'd avoid using the free hit this week anyway. Send in the starting 11 quickly, Donald, if you can. We'll have a quick look at it. Bruno or Wood for captain. Bruno out of those two. Abbas, yeah. Bruno out of those two. Right then, a minute to go until the deadline. Make sure everything is locked in. Haaland captain for myself. Is Captain Kluivert a good move? Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't Captain Kluivert, to be honest with you. Probably not. If you've no other options, it's fine though. It's fine if you know other options. Right. Deadline is just about to go. It's another deadline stream out the way. Before you do hop off, give the stream a like if you wouldn't mind doing that. Very much appreciated. And head on down there. Give the stream a like first off, sorry, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already too. Hassan, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all your efforts. Are much appreciated. You deserve all the support for us. Hassan, lovely message to finish off the stream. Really do appreciate that. And I'm going to click refresh here. And that's going to be another deadline stream done. There we go. Game is updating. Thanks for that, Hassan. Lovely message to end off the stream. I'm going to post the team on Twitter here quickly. And then we're good to go. Right. Game week 29 team. Captaincy poll 57% on Haaland, 213 votes, 20% on Bruno, 23% on Wood. 29 team locked in. Haaland, or sorry, who do we do? Isaac plus Trent. Haaland plus Agbadou. Right, there we go. That is another stream. Best of luck for the week. Bam. That's another deadline stream. As always, I really do appreciate everyone tuning in, sending in questions throughout the last hour and 17 minutes or so. No final team news. Have a good weekend, CJ. Appreciate that. Right, we're going to leave it there just as everyone is kind of dropping off now. Appreciate all the new subscribers. And yeah, we'll see you after the international break for gaming 30 potential wildcard video. If not though, it'll be a 31 wildcard team. But yeah, best luck for the week. Hopefully we do get a Haaland captaincy haul. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the international break and happy St. Patrick's Day to you all.